So welcome everyone. Welcome to the first contributors and maintainers call of this month. And I'm excited to share some good updates on the contribution side. We are in Hacktoberfest month, and we have got a lot of new contributors on both different repositories of Litmus, and I'll be sharing details about that in this particular call. So before we begin the call, I would like all of you to give a short introduction about yourself, and we can then get started. Yeah, anyone can go first. Karthik, can you just introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, I'm Karthik, one of the maintainers of the Litmus project. Very glad to be meeting you all.
Great. Bjorn, can you just introduce again?
Hello, I'm Bjorn. I work at a company called Infor, and I work with chaos engineering, and sometimes I use Litmus for that. It's a short intro.
Great. Nilanjan?
Hey folks, Nilanjan here. So I'm also a maintainer of the LitmusChaos, mainly looking at the experiments and the experiment infra. So yeah, glad to be here.
Great to see you after a long time, Nilanjan, in the community call. So yeah, awesome. Yash?
Hello everyone, so I am Yash Agarwal. I am a current LFX maintainer Cloud Native PG, and my task there is to integrate chaos, do chaos experiments on Cloud Native PG. We are currently experimenting on Litmus Chaos for doing chaos experiments there. So
Great.
great to meet you.
So Yash, we have two of the maintainers of Litmus in the call today. So later we can discuss about your stuff.
Yes, yes, sure. Very happy to discuss that.
Yeah. Uh, cool. Let me quickly share my screen and start with the updates that I have to share. Cool. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Awesome. So yeah, let me start with the quick agenda of today's call. We'll go through some of the contributions made um, in past one in past 1 month almost. And then we'll also be giving some shout outs to all the new contributors who made it to the Litmus community and made some good contributions on both Litmus repo and the Litmus Talks repo. Some Hacktoberfest updates that I have, and we'll also discuss a bit about what are the best ways to contribute to communities like Litmus, uh, your code contributions, and other type of contributions that you can make to the community. All right. So let's begin with shoutouts first. I just want to give some shout out to uh, the new contributors that we have for Litmus repo. I'll be showing you the contributions that they made. Harshit, Ujesh, I'm not sure about the name, but this is the username of GitHub. Pratik, and again, I'm not sure how to pronounce, but I'll go with Jemrick. Thank you, all of you, for contributing to Litmus and making your first contribution. Uh, and then I have some shout outs on the doc side. We got good number of new contributors for the doc side. These are almost new 16 to 18 contributors that we saw, and there are more that are gonna come up in next 15 days again. So next contributor call again will be giving some new shout outs to new people who have contributed, right? So thanks all of you for contributing to Litmus. Now let me go to the new updates that I have for so we today only we released the new release of Litmus, that is 3.22. I'm yet to do the docs release. I'll do it today. But yeah, as I mentioned, these are the new contributors that we had, and we fixed a few of the vulnerability and security issues. And there were some issues related to hard coding namespaces that was fixed again by uh, him only. He only raised the issue, and I think he made the PR for the same. Yeah, and I'll go to the this security issue that I'm not sure what the name is, but uh, he made some fixes related to potential denial of service. And this was again was accepted by Shubham and was merged lately, right? One major issue was related to the logs, container logs, which was awaited since long. I think then Amit fixed that. So previously we used to get um, object as in the UI whenever we run an experiment as the chaos logs, which was later fixed. And now if you see, all the logs are coming in the chaos logs. Again, this was the one of the most awaited fix. It was a small fix, but it was done later. Yeah. This was again a Hacktoberfest contribution made by Ujesh. Yes. If we go to the issue, re-download the manifest generates server ATTR without a scheme, and this was then later taken as a part of the Hacktoberfest, and he made the fix in the in the server Go, and yeah, and again this was accepted by Shubham and all of the other maintainers, and then was merged today. Yeah. Yes. So these were all the primary fixes. One more issue related to pod logs was fixed by Harshit, who is the uh, who works in Flipkart, and he is one of the adapters of Litmus. So as he has also mentioned about his use case and the issues they were facing. So if I go here, this was again issue related to logs not coming in the UI, and this was again fixed by him later in this PR. Right, this was merged today only. Yeah. Yeah, these were the major primary issues which were fixed and released in 3.22. And if you want to check releases, you can go to Litmus, and then here there will be a tag. Just click it here and you'll get all the releases over here, and you can check it out one by one if you want to later. Next I want to discuss about the Litmus talks. So majority of these fixes that were made were uh, the enhancements and backlinking issues, We still have a lot of issues pending for Hacktoberfest only. If you see, these are all the pending issues from Hacktoberfest, and some tech doc analysis issues are also over there. In case if you are still interested in improving our documentation, you can check it out, the Litmus talks. And if you are interested in uh, working in the core Litmus, feel free to check out the issues, and anything you feel relevant, go ahead and start contributing to our repositories. Yeah. Uh, thanks to all the contributors who made it. And in case we still have open issues for the Oktoberfest. Today is 16th. We still have some more days before the Oktoberfest ends. So go ahead and start contributing to any of our repositories of Litmus. Again, shout out to all of you. Then let me go next. So as I mentioned, there are majorly contributions made on the code side of you know repositories, code, and everything. So if you are someone who's interested in contributing in other ways, there are different ways you can contribute to our community. uh, Code part is for sure you can do it, but in case if you want to contribute in some other ways, you can either create some good content around Litmus and share it across your socials, and then tag us. We'll try to repost it and make sure you get the presence that you want. You can also help us with the Slack discussions. So any Slack discussions that you find relevant, that you can add value to, feel free to do that. And write blogs also, and feel free to share them in the Litmus Slack channel again, so that we can again help you out with the reposting and everything, and we can give you good shout outs for the contribution that you made to the community. Also, lastly, you can share your feedbacks or the feature requests that you want to make, and you can raise an issue to the Litmus repo, and we'll look into it. So any type of feedback that you want to give or issues that you want to create, your GitHub is the best place. And then later you can share it in the Litmus Slack channel, so that we can track it and look forward to resolve those features or issues that you create. Right. Also, we added one more repository to our Litmus organization, that is Litmus MCP. So in yesterday's community call also, I demoed the MCP server and working of MCP server. Um, this is the recently created MCP server repository, which is up and running. These are all the features you can use MCP servers to pretty much.
Uh, 1 second. Your screen is not visible, which you are trying to show. It is stuck on the PPT slide.
Oh, is it? Since when?
Yes. Since the start, I guess.
Is it? I showed all the contributions. Okay, let me reshare. Uh, so sorry for this. I'm not sure I shared the entire screen. Is it visible now? Everything?
Yes, it is visible now.
My bad. Anyways, I'll just quickly go through again whatever I said. I was just talking about all the issues that were resolved in 3.22 release, which I just discussed with my different screen. And then I talked about all the Hacktoberfest issues over here. These are still open issues that you can go ahead and contribute. Um, and okay, I have someone else in the call. And yeah, and I was just talking about the new repository that we added that was related to Litmus MCP server, uh, which is which will be an AI assistant to you, which will help you to interact with your chaos engineering platform, that is the Chaos Center, and it will help you to um, check, run experiments, and manage probes, um, understand more about your own infrastructure, how you can perform experiments, and what are the best ways you can do it. Um, I can I can even show the demo again quickly. I did it in yesterday's call. I'll upload in uh, okay, yeah, let that load first. Once it is loaded, I think I can show. All right. So yeah, so this is already connected with one of the chaos center. I'm not sure if this will load, but I'll just give you a demo anyways. So if you can see it has these list of tools which will help you to perform various set of actions uh, while you write in the human language. For example, I'll just say, can you list down all the experiments in uh, my litmus dashboard? Let's see if this has loaded. It is not. Okay, I can load it here at least. I think this is not active. Yeah, so it will again fetch all the experiments from the connected chaos center, and then you can pretty much chat about everything that you have and you want to create, for example, experiments or different chaos scenarios that you want to create. You can use MCP for that. Even if you want to learn chaos engineering and if you want to learn different sort of experiments that you can potentially perform in order to test the resilience, you can go ahead and do that as well. um think, yeah, so these were the two experiments over here, and that's what we talked about. That's what the our MCP client, that is Claude, gave us, right? So we'll be releasing more content around Litmus MCP later upcoming weeks, and I'm excited about that, and let's see how it goes. And yeah, this was the major update that I had from yesterday's community call. But yeah, and I think that is it. We have one more new member joining us, Arpan. Hey Arpan, how are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Hey, would you like to give a quick introduction to all of us?
So, I'm a third year student and I've been exploring a little about Litmus. I'm very new to this community and very new to its products as well. So, yes, I'm
Your
exploring
voice is
and
cracking. I'm sorry to cut you, but your voice is cracking.
uh, no issues. I think that we can skip.
Okay. All right. If you have, like, let us know if you want to change your microphone and take your time to set it up, and then you can introduce yourself later. All right. Cool. No issues. Or you can drop your introduction in the chat as well, and we'll just read it out. That would be the alternative way. All right. Cool. Thank you so much for that, Arpan. Welcome to the community, and thanks for joining this call again. Um, that was it from the contribution side, and we are looking forward to Litmus 4.0 and the contributions for the Litmus 4.0. The major changes are something that we're going to make is the UX changes related to the how Chaos Center is running right now. We want to make some UX changes to that, and also we want to um, add the probes at the experiment level, which we are gonna add in the roadmap and which will be part of Litmus 4.0. One major thing that was part of Litmus 4.0 was the MCP server, which was released last week, and we will be seeing some content around Litmus MCP later in this month. So yeah, let's see. I'm looking forward to the response that we are getting from community for the same. All right. Anything? I think that was it from my side. I would like to discuss any questions, queries that community has. That yeah, yes,
Can I discuss my issue now?
yeah, sure, you can do that.
Uh, so to the maintainers present here, I am sharing a link in the chat of the issue open. Can you look into it and suggest
Can you
something about it?
could you share your screen if you I'll give you the access,
Okay.
and then I think that would be easy.
I think I have the access.
Yeah, you can go ahead and share your screen.
Yes. So this is the issue our maintainer created last week, and so the issue is that, as you can see, our operator defines a custom resource called cluster and doesn't use either a deployment or a stateful set. Uh, so the app kind cannot be like the four app kinds available currently in according to the docs are not useful for us. So we are not able to target pods based on app labels. So that was the issue. So firstly, I thought that we could uh, like implement a patch, or I can like open a PR and contribute to it. But after some more digging, so I uh, got to know that I can use app kind as cluster and then use app labels, and it will work, and it works well. Like I was able to target pods based on app label. So we need to know that is it an intended behavior, or like it was unintentional and can be considered as a bug and removed later or something like that. So
I
what
can
is the
question.
possibility here?
Yeah, I hope
Can
I'm audible.
uh, hello?
Yeah, yes, I can question. I think you could probably mute yourself for a moment. There's some echo.
Can you speak a little louder? I'm not able to.
Yes, can you mute yourself for a because there is some echo from your side. Yeah. Yeah, Karthik, go ahead.
Yeah, so what I was saying is Yesh is right in that even without app kind, if you just provide the app labels and the namespace details, you will still be able to target the pods, right? There is no validation to say that cluster is not a supported app kind. So from that point of view, you can say that it is a bug. But what's actually happening underneath right now is that you're just looking at app deployment. I mean, your app labels and namespace to filter out the candidates and proceed with the default. That's what is happening right now. As regards the other part of the question on the issue about multiple labels not being selected, we do not support that today. That would have to be some kind of an enhancement If you are talking about trying to provide disparate labels belonging to different workloads, and you're trying to get a union of all the candidates, then that's something that's not available as of today. Um, we'll have to implement that as an enhancement, right? We are happy to take that contrib if you could sort of take a stab at it, Yash. But yeah, that's I just wanted to provide some more color on what you just described.
Okay, so the yes, I understood that, but uh, we just wanted to know that that cluster app kind, we can continue using app kind as cluster, right? And it would not be removed from the code later.
No, you could continue to use it, but
Yes.
what I was trying to say that it really does not have any use at this point of time. We have two approaches. You could just leave app kind blank and provide only namespace and labels. That's one way. The other way would be to actually make cluster as a first class supported resource, just like we support I think Argo rollouts apart from the deployment and stateful set and I think Damon said these are the recognized
Yes.
Kubernetes workload controllers today in AppKind. But we also support Argo rollouts, which somebody had a use case for similar to how you need the cluster. So you could go ahead and add cluster as a valid resource type, custom resource as a valid resource type. That's one way, or you could just ignore addition of cluster and just proceed with namespace and label details as you are doing now. I mean, if your manifests already have cluster, then you can continue using it. There's no specific validation or a deprecation that we are planning to add in the near future. But if you would like to add it as a first class workload controller, you could do that as well. Uh,
So I can contribute to the docs and all, and like add it as another app kind. Are you saying that?
Yeah, you could do that if you're planning to support it. Then you might have to add the changes into the operator. Um, you could take that route, or you can just proceed to use it in your environment, in your manifests, and not really bother about it because we are not adding any validation to remove the app kind. I mean, we're not adding any validation to sort of not do the filtering if it is cluster in the app kind.
And one more thing you said about empty app kind. I tried that, but I was not able to find the target pods by using the empty app kind. It was saying you need to either have app, you need to either mention app info or the target pods with an empty app kind to really get the fetch the target pods. Either it was not fetching the target pods.
Yeah, I think app kind is part of the app info on the chaos engine. That's where you're providing the details for the kind, namespace, and labels. But let me check that. Yes, I can also, we can go back and check what's the behavior when app kind is empty. And if there's something that is behaving in an unexpected manner, we can fix that.
Okay, sure. So, like, so app cluster can be added. So the conclusion is cluster can be added as an app kind, and we can do an enhancement for the intersection which I have mentioned in my updated comment, right?
Correct.
Yes, yes. Thank you. That was all.
All right. Thanks, Karthik and Yash, for the discussion, and I hope Yash, your query was answered. You
Uh,
can
yes, yes.
great. Great. Feel free to unshare your screen. Um, awesome. Any other questions, queries anyone has related to any contributions or any question in general you have for Litmus? Uh, so I'm just opening the stage for you all for next few minutes in case if anyone has any questions, queries. Meanwhile, I'll also, right, I'll quickly add the uh, attendance for the today's call. So we usually have this public note of all the meetings that we do. Today is 16th, October 16th, and in attendance, I'll just add names of. Can you all drop? I think I have emails for Bjorn. Nilanjan, Yash, can you just drop your email so that I can just note it down here? Yash, and then Anjan, Karthik. I'll update the meeting notes over here or later after this call on whatever we discussed today related to Hacktoberfest and all the contribution stuff that we discussed. All right. Elanjan,
What's that, Pradesh?
could you share your email in the chat so that I can take
Yeah,
it?
please check. It's already there.
Oh, okay. So sorry, my bad.
No worries.
Um, okay. Cool. I think I have Karthik's email. So I'll just cross check if it is correct. But this is correct, right, Karthik? The email?
Oh, yes, yes.
All
Was
right.
pretty. Yeah.
All right. I'll update the notes later and you can check it out. So these are the previous notes. If you, in case if you are interested to check out the previous meeting notes, I'll just update this after this call. Today's 16th, not 15th. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks everyone for joining the call. I hope, yeah, feel free to discuss more about your issue, Yash, on the Slack. We can open the thread for the same and you can discuss further.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much for joining the call and see you in the next one.